2016 is here, and we are so excited. This video is going to be our answers to all the questions that y'all have asked us in previous videos and in the video that we shot like 2 months ago.
Very late. Very late.
Let's just go ahead and get started. This one says, this is from Oyin Okeya. She says, she has a couple questions. What pet names / nicknames do y'all have for each other? I really don't have any pet names for you.
She called me Babe. And I call her Babe too sometimes. That's about it.
Yeah, I guess.
Man, that sucks. We need to discover a pet name. No, that's not a pet name.
Have you guys hurt one another badly and led to a breakup? If so, what happened and how did you handle it? We never ever since we started dating, we never broke up at any point. So, but of course, like, we've done stuff to annoy each other, but we've never actually ever broken up. What are your best vacations together? I think Padre. We went to South Padre for spring break. 2012 or 2013? Yeah. No, 2013. No, yeah, 2013.
I think.
And it was amazing.
I think the best vacations for us is the ones we take with like a number of friends, like a whole bunch of our close friends. Those always tend to be really good. So
Vegas was great too.
Yeah.
When you proposed.
So just anyone with.
Was good. Yeah. Now that you're married, what is it like living together, and have y'all noticed more things you like or don't like about one another? This was like a common question, and I'll say one thing. I definitely have to cook more because he eats like a beast. I went from cooking stew once a month to like almost every week or every other week, and I have to throw stuff away that's spoiled because he doesn't believe in spoiled food and he'll eat it and make himself sick.
First of all,
I have to
time out.
Clean out the fridge to make sure this boy does not eat it.
I don't get sick.
Because he eats anything.
First of all, I don't get sick, and I don't believe in wasting food. So those are two things. When she says make himself sick, I've never been sick from eating food.
What else?
So yeah, let's just get that straight, okay?
That's pretty much it. It's all really like food centered. That's it, really.
Yeah.
What about you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe since we got married, like the biggest change for me has been like whenever Tawani sleeps, if our body's not touching somebody, she's not normal. So you can see her. She'll fall asleep at one end of the bed, and then let's say I'm not even there. She'll fall asleep on that end. And then by the time I come in, by hook or crook, somehow, some way, she's like all the way on my side of the bed, like on top of me. So that's new. I like to feel something against me while I'm sleeping. Exactly. That's what I said. Anyways, he always complains about it, but whatever. Because it's hot. It's hot. He has like body heating issues. Because he's always like really hot. I'm always really cold. And then she'll not be touching me and making me sweat. Yeah. Are you guys a PDA kind of couple? No, not really, not at all. But it needs to be none of my business. Yeah, we're not. This is from Rockstar Mentality, and she or he asked, what did you expect married life to be like compared to your expectations now? Are you ready to have children? Yes. Let's just wow. Talk about this right now. Really high. Sorry. Aggressive. Okay. Let's just handle this situation right now. Okay. No, we are not ready for kids yet. Please stop asking if I'm pregnant. No bouncing baby boy. Stop looking at my belly to see if I'm pregnant. If I gain weight, it's not because I'm pregnant. It's probably because of jollof fried rice, and all other carbs that I love. Yeah, so let's just not, don't ask, okay? I know the normal thing is, you date, you get married, and you have kids. But if we don't have kids, it's not,
Whenever I'm pregnant, whenever we're pregnant, I will let y'all know. Don't ask me, please. Every time. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? No,
okay, you guys had stop looking at that stuff.
No. It's like when I say hi to somebody, I always catch them look at my stomach. Like, no. Jeez, it's so annoying. But no, we're not ready. We're not ready for kids yet. In like a year or two, maybe, but not now. How did you introduce each other to your parents? When did you meet my parents?
I met your parents one by one. I met your mom when she came to visit at school one time. And I met your dad when he came from Nigeria to some...
No. You met my dad when we went to Nigeria. The same time I met your parents.
Yes, that's true. That's true. And I introduced her to my parents in a very slick way. You know how Nigerians' parents are like sometimes. So I invited her over for Christmas. And I was like, hey, Mom, Dad, I have a friend I'm invited over for Christmas. Let me go bring her. Oh, sure. Friend for Christmas. Any time is fine. So I bring her over, and then we hang out, we talk, and then they're very surprised when this friend is a girl. Like, of all people that brings her to the house for Christmas, Gil. And you know how they don't say anything. Just kept on going. We had a nice Christmas, and we left. And then, like, a couple of days later, my mom is just like, who's that girl? I kind of like her, but who is she? And then that's where the conversation started from. So
yeah, I was really like nervous. Like I was so nervous. Like I was sweating. That's how nervous I was.
Yeah.
All right, next question. C Foxy 3 says, how much was the wedding and how are your living arrangements now? We bought a house like earlier last
May.
Not early, middle of last year.
End of May last year.
End of May. And so yeah, we're living in the house. This was from Nana A. Did IBK care to find out if Talani could cook before marriage?
Of course! What are you talking about? I'm Nigerian, like, shoot. And not gonna lie, I'm really lazy when it comes to cooking. If it's not something I can just pop in the microwave or just throw in the frying pan, forget about it, and come back and get it when it's done, then I'm bad with it. So one of the things that I really appreciated about Talani was she could cook, and that was one of the maneuvers she used to snatch a handsome boy like me, you know. So she was thrown down once in a while, you know, trying to reel your boy in, and you won, you tried, and she's still keeping it going. So kudos to you.
I don't.
Oh, the call.
Do you have any tips for people planning their weddings? How much should they How much should they anticipate spending on the English is not easy.
Yeah, it's not.
On the whole thing. Thanks for your sharing tips. It just depends on what you really want. Obviously, the more grand, the better. You know, the bigger venues, the more money, things like that. So you just have to be realistic, set a budget, and stick to your budget. Just know that not everything is gonna go, you know, exactly as planned. For example, my wedding dress, my veil, I thought I had like I think it's called a blusher that was gonna cover my face, and I just assumed that my veil had that. And on the day of the wedding, and I put my wedding dress on, and I put the veil on, and I'm just like, what the? What? I was like, wait. This veil does not have a blusher. It was just like y'all seen the pictures, but it was just like a veil that went all the way in the back, but it didn't have anything covering the front, which like that's what I wanted. But it was like a long story. It's kind of a mix up because I chose one veil, and then later on I switched out to get a cheaper veil, but I thought that cheaper veil had a blusher, but it didn't. But I didn't double check to make sure. So that was one thing. I mean, you just have to go with the flow, and I was okay with it. I was kind of crushed a little bit, but then I got over it real quick. Okay, this is a good question. This is from Adesala Salah, and she asked, "How did you get the interview about you two? I'm guessing with the CNN thing. And what do you do? Yeah, so the CNN thing. This is a lot of people either assume or they ask us. They assume that like, oh, we reached out to CNN and they we maybe did a contest or something, but no. It was literally God and Chama. Just kidding.
Pretty much.
It was literally just by like pure chance, really. We didn't even know about the CNN thing till like 3 weeks or 4 weeks before the wedding. And all it was they reached out to my wedding planner and asked her, they told her that they wanted to do a feature on a Nigerian wedding. And they asked her if she had any, weddings coming up, that Nigerian weddings, that they could feature. And obviously, like, being awesome as we are, she chose our wedding. And, from then we started talking to the producers. And that's how everything happened. It was just like pure, like, luck. It wasn't anything planned. Thank God, it was a great, great opportunity. Blessing, really. So that's how that happened. This is from Love for Naija. Is it true that there's a huge difference between married life and dating? If so, what exactly is different? I love watching your videos. I love watching you guys, and the Lord bless your marriage. Thank you.
Let me talk on this a little bit. Like, as far as like, I guess the relationship, not much has changed. I say the biggest thing is having someone else in your space all the time. Like, that's the only thing you have to get used to, because like we used to live separately and we'll come visit on the weekends and stuff, and then like you're used to the dynamics of seeing her for a little bit and then gone for a while, seeing her for a little bit and then gone for a while. But now like she's there, and then you just like some of the things that you would be like, you know what, it's okay. I'm going home in a little bit, or I'll go handle that when I have time to myself. But now you have someone else, and your whole time at home, you have to make compromises with like allocating your time for what you want and what she wants, or vice versa. And like that's just the big. It's not like, for us, it's not that huge of a difference.
All right. So the next question is, how did you meet and become a couple? So I've never really done a video about like how we met, or like.
Don't answer the question. How did we meet?
Okay, so we met. This was 2009 when he was a freshman in college, and this guy in my class, I remember he was like, "Hey, there's this guy. He just moved from the Netherlands, and he's Yoruba." The guy I was talking to was actually he was a Ghanaian guy telling me this. Like, he's Nigerian, I think he's Yoruba. You should meet. He's really cool. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, what's up? Introduce me to him when next you see him. So I think it wasn't nothing like that. It was just like, meeting another Nigerian. It wasn't nothing like that.
That's what she likes to see.
It really wasn't. But anyway, so I think one day we were walking out of class, and like we saw him coming, and then the guy, he was like, oh, that's the guy I was talking about. And then I vaguely remember this. I don't remember if I actually met you then, or like you were too far away and like we didn't actually meet. But I think that was the first time I actually saw him, like I saw who he was talking about. The time that we officially met was at a African Students Association meeting in college, in school, and that was how we met. But that was like 2009-ish, 2010, and I feel like this should be another video on its own.
Yeah,
it's kind of a long story. So
anyway, in the end, everything was damn.
So
sorry.
We'll probably do a video on it like separate, because it's actually kind of a long-ish story. So yeah. How old are we? So I am very young, I'm still a young girl. I'm 24. This Baba here, this old man here is 25. Man, 25 and 24 are very different. I'm just saying.
Well, this girl she's turning 25 in 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
Oh, crap, it's true.
Yeah.
5 months now, May.
4 months.
Whatever, I'm still young. 24, early mid-20s, you know what I'm saying? You're already in your deep mid-20s. But yeah, so that's how old we are. Do you plan to have kids? If so, how many?
You already answered
like
that.
3? No, we didn't.
Oh.
3, 2 or 3. 2.
I say 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
She says 3.
Um,
I thought 2. It's snip, snip, snap. Snippity snap.
for who? You?
Yeah, for me.
That's disgusting. That's a little bit too much information. Okay. So this is from.
Plan.
Oh, that was from. Crap. Who was that from?
You missed it.
Shit. That was from PT1. Oh, and she also asked, would you consider yourself a traditional couple? I.e., woman does all the housework. Yeah. I guess I don't know what traditional is anymore, but like we both work, so there's not like, you know. So we both split house chores. I mean, I do all the cooking, and he does laundry.
Mm-hmm.
And
how about
we
this?
split the cleaning, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's just playing to your strengths. I'm not a great cook, and so there's no reason.
Lie, you just don't try.
I'm not a great cook. So there's no point in poisoning the whole house. Yeah, it's just playing to your strengths and whatever works best.
Alright, so we're gonna split this video in 2. So stay tuned for the next part 2, because I don't want this video to be too long. So yeah, I'm gonna do another video, and so stay tuned for that. Bye. Goodbye.
Oh, bye.
Bye, guys. Yeah, not like the party that I see high school kids going to nowadays. So yeah, he definitely went to parties. So
Yes, I did.
he snuck out to go to parties.
My parents could be watching.
They probably are. Do you guys